Okay, so it's gonna be kind of a hard video to record because I have this hand cam thing. So I wanted to show off like some keyboard strumming methods, I guess, that I've just learned how to do, or that I don't know. There's not really like it's not like I've learned how to do it. It's just kind of like more the fact that like not a lot of people play Clone Hero on the keyboard, and so that's kind of and that because that's how I learned how to play the game. Okay, wait, can I mute? Actually, no. Okay, in OBS the audio's not that loud. I just want to show my keybinds real quick. So my frets are A, S, D, F, G, and then my star power is H. J, K, L are all strum keys, and then I think yeah, this is a strum key too. I think I have it set in Wooting though as like some other like key, so it doesn't really work as well as strumming. So really, only these three keys are strum keys, and I think I even have it set bound, so these three are strum keys, and this is a star power key. So if I ever want to like switch it up like this, I can kind of like smash these keys real hard instead of like accidentally worrying about like hitting the surrounding keys. Um, but let me show you. I think this is a song that's good. I always forget the name. It's called like "What a Horrible Night to Have a Curse." This one is really good to show off the first method. So the method that I like to use for like the triplets or whatever they're called. I don't know like any of the terminologies. Sorry about that. But like if you want to hit like the three notes really fast, you can if you bind all these. So you want to bind these both to strum up and then this one to strum down. Then you can like sort of roll your fingers kind of like that, and it will strum them. Okay, it will strum the three keys pretty quick, like as you see, kind of like that. As you can see, kind of like that. If you could, I know it's kind of hard to see from this angle, but hopefully that shows off that kind of like strumming technique. You can also do it with just two keys. I know it just makes it a lot easier if you do it. I know you can alternate like that. I'm probably gonna miss these. Yeah, I'm not very good, but I know you can alternate between the two, but it makes it a lot easier to keep track of where you are in like the note, whatever. If you just go 3 1 3 1 instead of like alternate, it's kind of like I don't know. To me like it makes more sense in my head whenever I'm like counting the notes or anything to just do the three things. And what else is there? So this is something that you can do with a Wooting keyboard. Let me find like a I don't know any songs that have like a super fast strumming section. This one has a pretty fast strumming section. Let me just go to practice mode real quick. Let me find it. It's like is this not the right song I'm thinking of? Maybe this is not the right. Oh yeah, like this part. Okay, in parts where you have to strum like super fast notes per okay, my camera kind of covers it. Let's see if I can like make that a bit smaller. In the parts like this where you have to strum super fast notes per second, what you can do is you can either alternate between J and K really fast like that, like I'm trying to make it obvious, like alternate between like that, or you can this is way harder to time, but it gives you a better chance of hitting higher notes per second. Strumming, whatever, is if you alternate between the three. Now, because it's most songs are gonna be like in like not in whatever. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of like the word. So they're not gonna be in the time signature of like three notes. It might mess you up a bit. It might take a little bit to get used to strum three times, even if like the time signature of the song is like 4/4 or whatever. And it might, as you see, you can time it kind of like obviously I'm not the best, but you can see I'm strumming with three keys right now, and I'm not even having to put in that much effort, but I'm able to strum pretty quick. I'm able to strum pretty quick, like after just a little bit of test, or you can't see it, but I hit 91%. Like that's not too bad. Um, and it takes a lot more effort, a lot more strain on your hands to just switch between J and K really fast. Like I can almost do it, but it's like after a bit your fingers just get so fatigued because you have to do it so quick. That's why alternating between the three is really the go-to if you're gonna be doing like super high stamina whatever songs. And so I guess there is one last like illegal technique I would like to show off. Do I have it utility? I can't see, my webcam's like right in front of the search bar. Utility. I think it's utility lacquer. Yeah, this one. this is sort of like the illegal technique that I will show off. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, there. Okay. So this is my like clone hero profile. So this is something that I wouldn't really recommend using because it is kind of okay. Actually, I can turn off the webcam now. So this is kind of an illegal technique. I wouldn't really. Oh, why is it pink? Here, okay. So I wouldn't really consider this something that I would want to use because I kind of find it cheating, but it is there if you do get like strain really bad in your fingers and you have a utility keyboard or you can set it up so whenever you strum, let me show it off. It's with like rapid trigger or something. Yeah. So it's whenever you press down on the key, it will strum once, and then whenever you release it, it will strum once. Ignore this key in the middle. I don't know how to get rid of this. So basically, this means that whenever you press down the key, it will strum once, and when you release it, it'll strum once. So you can tap it basically effectively like half the speed that you normally have to strum. It basically like halves the amount of strumming you have to do. If you set it up with these like timings and utility. I don't like to use this. I typically don't. Like I said, I typically like to use the 3 keys just because this does kind of mess you up. If you only have to strum once, but you hit this one, then you will when you release it, it'll overstrum. That's the problem. And also, I still kind of find it cheating a little bit. I understand this is very similar to how rake strumming works on a guitar if you're playing on a guitar. Even then, I still don't really like to use this. I find it cheating. I mean, I might mess around with it in my free time or like in practice mode, but if I'm actually trying to like get better scores, then I won't use this. But it is still there if you do have like bad strain. Like I know, especially if you're like just learning how to play the game, then this might help a little bit for hitting the fast strumming parts, or I don't know. This last part's more like an optional one because I know not everybody even has a utility keyboard or has a keyboard that has dynamic keystroke functionality, but it is still an option. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, as you can see, this is my utility setup. Everything is set to like the highest actuation point you can, so I have to fully press down the key before it activates, and each of these are set to 0.3 actuation point, and they all have rapid trigger, and they're like I think it's like it's called like tachyon mode. I think is enabled, right? I don't know. Performance here, yeah, tachyon mode, where like it's like super responsive or something like that. So yeah, that's basically my setup for playing on the keyboard. Now I do switch between playing on the guitar and playing on the keyboard just because I do have a guitar that's like customized and everything and all fancy. It's just I'm really bad on the guitar. I've just played the game so much on the keyboard, it's kind of hard to get used to. But yeah, so hopefully this helps somebody out there who is starting to play Clone Hero. They don't have a guitar yet and they just want to get better at the game while they still can on the keyboard. So that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess I could mention some people like to hold their keyboard like a Guitar Hero guitar. I don't really like that. Especially with a full-size keyboard, like that's insane. I don't understand how people do that. But it is a method you can use where you bind like your F keys or your number keys to the frets, and then like I guess you do your arrow keys to the strums. I don't exactly know how you'd hold that, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in another video, and goodbye.